Honey, can we get one please? They're just so cute. We've already got 2 back home. Do you really want another? Yeah, that way the other 2 don't get lonely in case one of them leaves or dies. We'll take that child right there, the one that's always crying out of one eye. Will that be all? Yep, thanks so much. So, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you might have noticed that when I draw my family, there's a little bit of disconnect in terms of, genetic resemblance. And no, that's not an artistic choice I made, since me and my siblings were all adopted at birth. My sister Christina is the oldest, and she has Guatemalan roots. My brother Cole is part Japanese. And me? Well, I'm as white as a saltine cracker. And if you're adopted too, you're in pretty good company. Nice hat! Everyone's always curious to know how my parents broke the news to me. Noelle, there's something your father and I have been meaning to tell you for some time now. You're adopted. What? You lied to me! How could you? You aren't my real parents, are you? I must now spend the next year in search of my real family, who probably has some royal heritage and has been looking for me since birth. Let me just pull out this map I had in my locket, and that's not actually how I found out. The truth is, I've always known. My parents have always been very open about where me and my siblings came from the time we can comprehend the concept of adoption. However, when I was about 6 years old, my mother told me the entire adoption story in greater detail. My biological mother had a family with 5 children when she accidentally got pregnant with me. She came to the conclusion that she couldn't handle raising another child without a partner, so she began going through the adoption process. When I was born, I was immediately given to my parents, and the rest was history. So Noelle, now that you know the whole truth, how do you feel? I feel lucky? I get to grow up in an amazing place with a present father and mother who wanted me so badly that they paid money to adopt me. I got lucky.
Aww.
How many birth fathers does it take to screw in a light bulb? Light bulb? What light bulb? I didn't screw any dang light bulbs. It's not my light bulb, and I don't know anything about it. However, being adopted comes with its stereotypes that I constantly had to refute. So Noelle, you're adopted, right? Yeah? Do you ever want to hear from your real mom? I understand what people are trying to get at with this question. They're just interested in knowing more about my biological mother. But my real mom is the one who's been with me every single day of my life and packed me this peanut butter and jelly sandwich on wheat bread, like a total monster. Another common misconception is that being adopted automatically means that your backstory is similar to the orphan Annie. I love lockets, but when you're 11 years old and adopted, I don't recommend wearing one unless you want to answer questions like this. Ooh, that's a cool locket. Is it from your real mom? Does she have the other half? No, you idiot. It's got a picture of Cat Noir, and I bought it at JCPenney. One of the stereotypes that I have no idea how to refute comes from the idea that adopted siblings don't act like normal siblings since we don't share the same genes. So, since Cole and Christina aren't your real siblings, what's it like living with them? Well, my brother never lets me win at Mario Kart, and my sister hides my stuffed animals until I cry. So yeah, just your pretty standard sibling stuff. What happens when you witness a shipwreck? You let it sink in. Get it? Yeah, she's the special one in the family, and in case you couldn't tell, she's adopted. Hey! I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but it wasn't until 6th grade that I learned that biological families share a family resemblance. Okay, class, as you are all aware, parents pass their DNA onto their children, which means each of you have equal parts of your mother and father's DNA. Wait. Slow down. You're telling me that families look like each other and share similar characteristics because of this thing called genetics? That's correct. That's exactly what the government wants us to think. I also want to debunk the myth that all adopted kids are depressed because they were unwanted. I watch so many shows and movies that show a little sad, depressed child looking for his real family so they can finally know who he is. And I'm sure that depressed child exists somewhere. But if you're anything like me, you just see being adopted as a positive thing. However, never piss off your parents when you're adopted, because they might start asking about your return policy. Anyway, being adopted is the coolest. It's another fun fact about my life that I get to share with new people, and it always sparks an interesting conversation. I'm so grateful for my parents who went through the expensive and painstaking process of adopting me. I couldn't have asked for a better family to have chosen me. They love and support me through all my ambitious goals, and I couldn't ask for more.
Heyo! Thanks for watching my video, and pretty please subscribe because seeing people interact with and subscribe to my channel fuels me with the determination I need to get another video done. And it just really helps me out personally. I also want to mention that I'm giving away free stickers, so if you want one, all you have to do is put your mailing address in the form which is in the link in the description. But I only have a few, so act fast. Lastly, I want to give the disclaimer that not all people who are adopted feel the way I feel about adoption. This video is just me talking about my experience with adoption. It's not a one-size-fits-all experience. Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end. Remember to subscribe, and see y'all next time.